Who is your hero? Jim Henson. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Seattle, Washington. What is your biggest fear? Not being able to provide for my family. What is your favorite family vacation? Not a family vacation, but the 2 vacations I took to A-Con in 2014 and 2015, mainly because I got to use Final Cut Pro to make videos for the convention, and I don't get a chance to use advanced video editing software that often. What would you change about yourself if you could? Less anxiety, more confidence, and more money. What really makes you angry? TERFs, homophobes, politicians, lazy co-workers. I could make an entire MDi format on what makes me angry, but I won't, because I'm not a pessimist. What motivates you to work hard? Nothing really motivates me. Whatever I work on, be it at my job or my hobbies, I'm giving it 100% because I can. Simple as that. What is your favorite thing about your career? How I inspire others to be better and wiser, and I'll just leave it at that. What is your biggest complaint about your job? Laziness. What is your proudest accomplishment? Getting my bachelor's degree with highest honors in a Christian university as an autistic agnostic. Ha! What is your child's proudest accomplishment? Don't have a child and I never will. What is your favorite book to read? Nintendo Power Player's Guides. What makes you laugh the most? Stupid meme shit. What was the last movie you went to? What did you think? The last one I remember seeing in theaters was the Sailor Moon Supers movie with the Viz dub. I think it might be my second favorite Sailor Moon movie behind the R movie. And the new dub was pretty good as well. What did you want to be when you were small? First it was an astronaut, then a voice actor. What does your child want to be when he or she grows up? Again, I don't have a child. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? Sleep. What is your favorite game or sport to watch? Wrestling. Would you rather ride a bike, ride a horse, or drive a car? Bike. What would you sing at karaoke night? Rage Your Dream by Move. What 2 radio stations do you listen to in the car the most? I usually listen to my own music on my phone, and I don't have a car. Which would you rather do? Wash dishes, mow the lawn, clean the bathroom, or vacuum the house? Wash the dishes. If you could hire someone to help you, would it be with cleaning, cooking, or yard work? Cleaning. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Does the entire Taco Bell menu count as an answer? For real, does it? Who is your favorite author? Stephen King. Have you ever had a nickname? What is it? Every variation of Nitro that I could think of. Even the cringy ones. Do you like or dislike surprises? Why or why not? Depends on the surprise, and that's the best you're gonna get out of me. In the evening, would you rather play a game, visit a relative, watch a movie, or read? Play a game. Would you rather vacation in Hawaii or Alaska, and why? Alaska. Hawaii has enough tourists. Would you rather win the lottery or work at the perfect job, and why? Win the lottery so that I would have the money to stay home and be a full-time M-Disc playlist producer. Who would you want to be stranded with on a deserted island? No one. I would not wish for anyone else to have to endure being stranded on a deserted island with me. If money was no object, what would you do all day? Sleep. If you could go back in time, what year would you travel to? Anytime between 1985 and 1999, so that I could buy as many video game cartridges as I could before the 21st century made them ridiculously expensive. How would your friends describe you? Motivated, encouraging, hardworking, and witty, for some reason. What are your hobbies? Video games and video editing. What is the best gift you have been given? I cannot say what the best gift is for privacy reasons, but my second favorite gift would have to be the frame cells of the Robot Carnival segment Starlight Angel. What is the worst gift you have received? A penguin dinner tray, only because why would you give a 16-year-old that? Aside from necessities, what one thing could you not go a day without? Video games. List 2 pet peeves. Laziness and dude bro yelling content creators who only make content to amplify themselves, and other dude bro yelling content creators. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Damn, in 5 years, I will be around level 40. Well, if Chief RNO of Game Center CX can continue to challenge himself with different games past 40, then so should I, right? How many pairs of shoes do you own? 1. If you were a superhero, what powers would you have? Teleportation and super strength. Holy crap, would that make shopping easier and quicker? What would you do if you won the lottery? Pay off all my debts and my family's debts. What form of public transportation do you prefer? Train. What's your favorite zoo animal? Polar bear. If you could go back in time to change one thing, what would it be? I would start MDi playlist a lot earlier than when I actually did. If you could share a meal with any 4 individuals, living or dead, who would they be? Bunny, our friend Trisha, our friend Rachel, and Anthony Bourdain. How many pillows do you sleep with? Not enough. What's the longest you've gone without sleeping and why? I have actually stayed awake for over 24 hours a few times. This was when I was in junior high because I convinced myself that staying up all night playing games, watching late night music videos, or watching early morning syndicated cartoons and anime was a one-of-a-kind camping experience. Not the brightest idea, I'll admit. But I was young, and we did stupid shit when we were young anyway. What's the tallest building you've been to the top of? An office skyscraper in Greenwood Village, Colorado. Would you rather trade intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence? Looks for intelligence. How often do you buy clothes? Rarely. Have you ever had a secret admirer? No. What's your favorite holiday? Christmas. What's the most daring thing you've ever done? What was the last thing you recorded on TV? The Studio Ghibli movie marathon Turner Classic Movies did in early 2006. What was the last book you read? The Super Nintendo Omnibus. What's your favorite type of foreign food? Italian or Asian? Are you a clean or messy person? Both. Who would you want to play you in a movie of your life? Nicolas Cage. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? 20 minutes. What kitchen appliance do you use every day? What's your favorite fast food chain? Whataburger. What's your favorite family recipe? If we're talking about at my current home, curry. If we're talking about my immediate family, chicken enchiladas. Do you love or hate roller coasters? Hate. What's your favorite family tradition? Watching Muppet Christmas Carol on Christmas Eve. What is your favorite childhood memory? Either discovering Robot Carnival for the first time, beating Chrono Trigger for the first time, or humiliating my cousin in front of my friends in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. What's your favorite movie? Robot Carnival. How old were you when you learned Santa wasn't real? How did you find out? Hey. Hey. Santa is real. He is a lot closer to you than you think. Is your glass half full or half empty? Half full. What's the craziest thing you've done in the name of love? Travel to Utah. No offense to anyone that actually lives there. What 3 items would you take with you on a deserted island? A flare gun, a jet boat with a full tank of gas, and beef jerky. What was your favorite subject in school? English. What's the most unusual thing you've ever eaten? Squid. Do you collect anything? No. It used to be video games, but scalpers made that habit too expensive. Is there anything you wished would come back into fashion? No. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Introvert. Believe it or not. Which of the 5 senses would you say is your strongest? Sense of taste. Have you ever had a surprise party that was an actual surprise? No. Are you related or distantly related to anyone famous? I am apparently related to 8th US President Martin Van Buren. What do you do to keep fit? Lots of walking. Does your family have a motto, spoken or unspoken? It is what it is. If you were the ruler of your own country, what would be the first law you would introduce? Anything owned or operated by Rupert Murdoch is banned for life. Who was your favorite teacher in school and why? My high school English teacher, whose name I forget, because she showed me that it was okay to use your creativity to enhance your own education. What 3 things do you think of the most each day? My family, MDi playlist, and my bills. If you had a warning label, what would yours say? Do not approach me if I haven't eaten breakfast yet. What song would you say best sums you up? I am way past the level where I associate songs with myself. What celebrity would you like to meet at Starbucks for a cup of coffee? Kira Buckland, only because she's the first one that comes to mind when I think of coffee. And also, she loves cats, classic rock, and fighting games. So she seems like someone I would genuinely like to be friends with. Who was your first crush? Jennifer Love Hewitt. What's the most interesting thing you can see out of your office or kitchen window? Dogs. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny would you say you are? 2. Because my jokes are too much fun for some to handle. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? 10 years? Wait, weren't you asking me about where I saw myself in 5? Let me reach 40 first, then get back to me. What was your first job? Pokemon Trading Card Game League Operator. This is not a joke. If you could join any past or current music group, which would you want to join? X Japan. How many languages do you speak? 2. English and dumb memes. What is your favorite family holiday tradition? Again, Muppet Christmas Carol on Christmas Eve. Who is the most intelligent person you know? She will not agree with me, but the bunny. If you had to describe yourself as an animal, which one would it be? Cat. What is one thing you will never do again? Work retail. Who knows you the best? The bunny does.